Okay. Yeah. All right. Good morning, millionaires. Hope everybody's feeling good this morning. My name is Hazik Ali. It's been a real good week so far this morning, y'all. Let them know where you're from. It's time to check in. Rep your city. What kind of business do you have, etc., so forth. I'm a revenue acceleration coach. I'm somebody who helps you go further, faster, with less effort. Self-esteem development, because we feel like your network times your self-worth equals your net worth, if you could dig that. And so what we do every single morning, 7 days a week, is we get together and we vibe out. We chop game up, right? $1 million worth of game every single morning. Shouts out to my man Gilly. But $1 million worth of game at least every morning, man. You're gonna get literally what you need to get stronger. Sometimes it's gonna be mindset. Sometimes it's gonna be skill set. Sometimes it's gonna be heart set. But what we do is we gather here every morning to help you go further, faster, with less effort. So if you got love for an entrepreneur in your life, maybe what you do is you tag them right now. Maybe you throw them a tag in the comments, or you share this in a favorite group. Yeah, good morning, Demeter. Good morning, Shiz. Hey, I hope everybody's feeling good. How's the week been going so far, y'all? Man, I'm about to go get me the mother of all haircuts. I cannot wait. Today's gonna be a great day, baby, because I got time to go get a haircut. You know what I mean? Panama City, Florida in the house. What's up? Diamond in the house. What's up, Diamond? Didi up in this thing. What's up, Didi? Anna, what's up with you? I know that's right, Shiz. All right, we're about to get this party started in less than 2 minutes. Make sure you share this in a messenger group, y'all. Make sure you share this with one of your favorite Facebook groups. I don't know if you're checking in from Facebook. Maybe you're checking in from YouTube. You know, let's get it. My man Chuck Jones is in the house. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I hope so too, dog. I hope so too, man. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. It's amazing how life could just turn on a dime, right? Ain't that crazy? Life will mess around and be going in this direction and then just literally turn like a UFO in the air. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, Boston, Massachusetts in the house. What's up, Van? We ain't checked in lately, Van. It's almost time to check in again. I hope you've been using that 90-day blitz section. I know you have. All right, yeah, let's get it. All right, let's get it. Okay, Diamond. All right, we about to get Camille. What's up? Okay. Michigan in the house. All right, let's get it. It's time to call in on this live line.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time, because we're going to bring the millionaire.
Please enter your... Thank you. Please announce yourself. All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
All right. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope everybody feels incredible this amazing Thursday morning, man. I know I do. It's been a phenomenal week so far. We've been talking a lot about $1 million ideas. One day I didn't do a live broadcast, so we did something that day about all these different ways you waste money that you don't realize you wasted money. So that was a real fun training. But this morning, what we're talking about is staying mentally sharp. You know what I mean? Because what we got right now is a lot of cases in America of people getting duller earlier than they have to. You know what I mean? We normally start to lose our brains when we age a lot, right? But what's happening lately, You could call it the intense sort of like switching from task to task and shortening of attention span. You could talk about the decline in reading. You could talk about the decline in interaction and physical activity because we're so much more dominated by technology. You could blame it on a bunch of stuff, but people's brains are aging quicker than they ever have. You guys been hearing about this? Mama Mahasan in the house. Okay, Linda. Auntie Linda is in the building. My man JG, Dennis checking in. And aging normally ain't supposed to be scary, right? But the thing about aging now is that or the thing that we know about aging now is that when your brain is aging, it gets scary because it stops functioning as well as it used to. That means now, you know, I talked about it in my little intro, right? You putting car keys in a microwave all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden now, Mama Mahasan is like, that's true. Check it out. Maybe you forgetting the name or the ages of your children. You know what I mean? You got way too few kids to be forgetting their ages and their birthdays. But what happens is your brain is aging quicker than it ever has. It's crazy out here. And, you know, maybe yours shows up in the form of fuzzy thinking, right? Where you just can't focus. You feel like you just can't pull it together. You got this idea in your mind and you just can't make it happen. Or maybe yours shows up and straight up, you can't remember nothing. You just straight up starting to see memory loss. Regardless of what it is, y'all, what I want to talk to you this morning about is 9 quick and easy ways that you can avoid some of this stuff. I want to make it so that even though some of this stuff is genetic, you can still improve your brain's sharpness. You can still increase your IQ. And the earlier you start, the better it's going to work. You know, it's just like starting a business. You know, it's like planting a tree, baby. The best time to have done it was 20 years ago. But the second best time is right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through these. I want you to jot them down in your notes. You'll always have the replay right here on YouTube or Facebook. It's easier to find the replays on YouTube. So please go to YouTube, Millionaire Minded TV, and make sure that you join us from the YouTube side of things, because then you can always find these. You can refer back to them. You can add them to your power book if you're driving around right now, and you can begin to work this into your life with your accountability partner. Okay, here's the first one, y'all. Here's the first one. You got to start avoiding sugar. You got to start avoiding sugar. I was just not telling a bunch of my fam last night about this Fit Index scale. Can somebody give me that in the comments? The Fit Index scale is amazing if you're looking at your weight, if you're looking to be more healthy, you want to be lighter on your feet, because what the Fit Index scale does is it breaks your health down just because you stand on it barefoot, y'all. It breaks your health down into like 15, 16 different categories. Everything from your water weight to a category that tells you your BMR, basically the amount of calories that your body burns every day. Right? The amount of calories your body burns every day just from you walking around. It tells you that just because you stood on this $40 scale barefoot, right? And now you know how many calories you have to stay beneath if you want to lose weight. So if it gives you, let's say, 2,500 calories or 3,000 calories, you know that if you want to earn some extra calories because you want to have a bigger lunch or you want to have a bigger dinner, then what you better do is get on that treadmill, make some phone calls while you walk for 15 minutes. You're going to burn the calories, right? And now you earned an extra meal. But here's what you don't want to do with that extra meal. You don't want to waste it on sugar. You got to avoid sugar, y'all. You got to avoid sugar. Yeah, the Fit Index scale, right? Like talk about network marketing for free. Talk about how we all do network marketing, but sometimes we just do it for free. What I'm telling you is avoid sugar, y'all. They have proven this over and over again, that even though that sugar gives you a short-term high, right? It'll temporarily even give you, according to science, the appearance of improved brain function. What happens on a long-term level when you have chronically elevated sugar levels is it starts to impede your memory. In one study, they had people with sugar levels tested, people that had these elevated sugar levels tested, right? And they gave them 15 words to memorize. 30 minutes later, the people that had higher sugar levels in their blood could remember 2 less words than everybody else. That's a lot, y'all. That's 15%. That's somewhere like 13, 14, 15%. That's a lot. So I not only want you to look at the sugar that you're taking in as it relates to your weight and how a lot of times sugar puts on, talk to him, Jerry. A lot of times sugar puts on weight in the unwanted areas and all of that, but also it's messing with your brain. Ain't that cold? Ain't that cold? Somebody give me avoid sugar and we're going to move on to the next one. Avoid sugar and give me a share. Matter of fact. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Avoid sugar. Avoid sugar. You know, the universe gives to the givers and takes from the takers. Make sure somebody else in your life gets this. Make sure somebody else on your friends list gets this information. Avoid sugar, y'all. Avoid sugar. Appreciate that, Allie. Avoid sugar. Avoid sugar. Mama Mahasan in the house. Avoid sugar. Avoid sugar. Yeah, avoid sugar. That's what we doing. We saying avoid sugar. Hey, good morning, Queen. Yeah, avoid sugar. Let's get it. Avoid sugar. Avoid sugar. Let's go. All right, here's the second one, y'all. Appreciate that. Here's the second one. Get fishy. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Get fishy. 18 ounces of salmon or some other fatty fish every week. 18 ounces of salmon or some other fatty fish every week. Or you can take what they call DHA omega-3. Can somebody give me that in the comments? DHA omega-3. Yeah, Ali know what's up. DHA omega-3, right? Take DHA omega-3 supplements every day. A study showed that when individuals were 55 or older and starting to lose their memory, they did 900 milligrams of this DHA omega-3 every day, and then their brains were about 3 years younger. 3 years younger, y'all. Think about that. 3 years younger. DHA omega-3. DHA omega-3. All right, here's the third one, y'all. Okay, here's the third one. Manage stress. You got to start managing your stress a lot better. People don't realize it, but that ain't just something cool to say. Like, hey, man, y'all stressing me out. I got to get out of here. Or, hey, man, this stuff over here, like, right? But what we're saying about this DHA omega-3 and what we're saying about making sure that you avoid sugar, right, is that all of this stuff, DHA omega-3 in the salmon, it helps the brain avoid the stress, all those fatty fishes. They coat the gray matter and what have you in your brain. But also what you want to do is keep your brain from having to go through so much of that. You got to manage stress. It's one of the greatest causes of memory loss, y'all. Stress, believe it or not. Brain inflammation that's caused by stress starts to weaken your old memories, and your life is mostly your memories. It starts to weaken your ability to make the new connections that help you establish memories. Millionaires, you got to manage stress. Here's the fourth one, y'all. Yeah, appreciate that. Manage stress. Manage stress. Here's the fourth one, y'all. If you want to keep your brain healthy, have better buddies. Have better buddies. Somebody put that in the comments. Have better buddies is number 4. Have better buddies. The data is proven. You know, my mentor, Mr. Les Brown, he always says, who are you keeping pace with? Who are you keeping pace with? Millionaires. The data shows that friends do a lot more for you than help you cope with your problems, right? It does a lot more for you than help you cope with your problems. What friends do is keep you motivated naturally. What friends do is hold you accountable naturally. Problem is, do you have people that's keeping you motivated to go home and watch Netflix? Or do you have friends who are out here keeping you motivated to jump out here and work out, walk around the block? Hey, I did my walk today. Did you do your walk? Are y'all friends on the Ring app? We're sending you rings as they close their activities. What I'm talking about is better buddies. You know what I mean? You need buddies that's going to keep you stress-free by making sure you're working on your business. You know, sometimes some of your buddies is out here doing things that make it so that you feel stressed when you do work your business. And then you're even more stressed in the future because you're still broke. What if you have friends around you that kept you sharp, kept you trying something new, asked you, did you try a new technique every day? Listen, man, what are your friends looking like? Somebody give me this in the comments. Change your friends or change your friends. Somebody give me that in the comments. Change your friends or change your friends. Yeah, Latanya, that's one of our affirmations every morning, y'all, that Latanya just threw out there. All my friends are successful and add value to my life. We say that every single morning, and as God is my witness, it will manifest in your life. I ain't lying to you. Here's number 5, y'all. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out is number 5. Work it out. Work it out is number 5. Work it out. Work it out is number 5. Let's get it. Let's get it. Some of us are not realizing the connection between our minds and our bodies and our minds. There is a physiology, psychology link. There is a link between your, check it out. Whenever you feel bad, you start doing like this. We can all tell because you're walking around like this. Look at how my shoulders are, right? You start walking like this, right? And when you feel good, all of a sudden your shoulders are back. All of a sudden you're walking through the place like this. You know what I mean? That's because there's a link between your body and your mind. What am I saying to you? What I'm saying to you is you're going to have to get into a place, y'all, where you're willing to engage in a little physical activity. I know I'm scaring some of y'all. I ain't saying you got to be Miss Olympia. I ain't saying you got to be Sha'Carri Richardson out here. I ain't saying you got to be Mr. Olympia, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's not what we're saying. What we are saying is 45 minutes 3 times a week. Can somebody give me that in the comments? 45 minutes 3 times a week. 45 minutes 3 times a week. Can somebody give me that in the comments? 45 minutes 3 times a week. You can do that. And then the new data suggests that intense exercise for 20 seconds 3 times in a 10-minute period might be even better. Like my man should say, I don't want to start no trouble, but the studies show y'all that intense exercise for 20 seconds 3 times in a 10-minute period might be even better. I just now reduced your exercise to 10 minutes a day. What you gonna give me? What is your new excuse? What is your new excuse? Tell them, Vivian. Tell them, Vivian. 45 minutes 3 times a week. But we just made it even easier. If you want to make it even easier, we just made it even easier. You hear me? You hear me? We just made it even easier. All right, number 6. Stop shortchanging your sleep. Stop shortchanging your sleep. Man, one of my homies, he got this brand. He got this brand, and it'd be like "Sleep is for Suckers." I had on one of his shirts yesterday, like "Stay woke." That's because in our community, right, there's a lot of legendary status attributed to never getting rest, you know, and how hard we grinding and stuff, you know. But what we know is that you can't shortchange sleep, because when you're busy, even though it's easy to sacrifice a lot of that, you need sleep because it primes your brain for optimal learning. You know why sometimes in the Kaizen Academy, I press us out to work in real time? Why y'all think I do that? Oh, because it's increasing engagement, Mr. Ali. Yeah, I hear all of that. But what I'm trying to get your brain to do is realize you just bumped into a problem. Because, you know, for us, the real learning happens when we go to sleep. The real learning, man, talk to him, Ali. The real learning happens when you go to sleep, y'all. You need sleep. It primes your brain for optimal learning. It primes your brain for memory retention. But also what your brain does when you go to sleep is it runs through all your experiences. It runs through all the problems that you've had, okay? And then it says to itself, that was an issue. What can we do to solve that? What can we do? And then it solves the problems while you're not working on it. Your subconscious sifts through. It decides what to remember. It decides what to forget. Like, you probably can't tell me what you had for breakfast Monday morning, right? But I bet you if I was to ask you about some book you're reading, you can tell me where you are in the book and what's going on. You get what I mean? Your brain is deciding that. But when you shortchange your sleep, you're short-circuiting some of your magic. Somebody say lack of sleep short circuits your magic. Lack of sleep short circuits your magic. You hear me? Yeah, that's right, Siobhan. That's right. All right, don't shortchange your sleep. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's it, Dennis. All right, here's number 7. Here's number 7. If we're talking about making it so that really quick, really easy, we can stay mentally sharp. Millionaires, learn something new. That's number 7. Learn something new. If you're learning something new this morning, give me a share right now. Give me a share. Give me a share right now if you're learning something new. Well, yeah, we actually, there's a bunch of different ways you can increase creativity, LaTanya. Sleep is not going to hurt your creativity. As a matter of fact, see, the thing about it is creativity is not the word I want to give it. I want to give it problem solving. But yeah, it's going to be creative when it solves your problem. But, it can only work with the colors that you've given it. So LaTanya, if you're looking for more creativity, then it's really number 7 that you're looking for. You got to learn something new. You got to learn something new. Hey, talk to him, Dr. Monet. You got to learn something new every single day. Every single day, what you want to do is learn something new, y'all. Diet and exercise, that's important, okay? But learning a new skill, y'all. Taking up a new hobby. I don't care if it's playing video, and I'm way against video game addiction, okay? But if you learn to play video games or you try to find a new route home without using your GPS, okay? What you're doing is learning something new. Bill Gates does something called random intelligence, right? Where he'll find a new way to drive home. All my millionaire mind didn't know that. We talk about that sometimes. He'll just find, Warren Buffett makes sure that he reads different types of magazines constantly. If you normally read Sports Illustrated, maybe this time you pick up, Fortune. Okay, maybe you pick up a technology magazine. Learn something new because the brain doesn't work. We kind of covered this this week when we were talking about these different ideas for creating $1 million ideas, right? One thing I try to stress over and over is the brain don't work off pressure. The brain works off what, y'all? Let me see who's been paying attention. The brain works off what? The brain doesn't work off pressure. The brain works off what? Anybody remember this? The brain don't work because we commanded, I need a new idea. Oh my God, I wish I could. Oh, what's going on? How does the brain work? Anybody remember this? Anybody remember this? Come on, Queen. The brain works off stimulation, y'all. The brain works off stimulation. The brain doesn't work off pressure. The brain works off stimulation. So what you want to do is throw new information in your brain on more of a regular basis, so that way you're able to stay sharp. And before you know it, man, that little extra effort you're putting in every day that you put into your habits, because while they're listening to music, you're listening to the podcast, or you're listening to a replay of Good Morning Millionaire. What happens is slowly but surely that gap starts to widen and none of your competition can touch you. Here's number 8, y'all. Get those vitamins in. Number 8, get those vitamins in. Yeah, the brain works off stimulation. The brain works off stimulation, y'all. Talk to them. The brain works off stimulation. The brain works off stimulation. And so this is what we got to do. We got to get to our what we have to do is get them vitamins in. We talked a little bit earlier about DHA, omega-3. I got a bunch more I'm about to give you, and lucky you got the replay, right? But don't forget vitamins B12, vitamins B6. Don't forget magnesium. Don't forget folate. This stuff, magnesium, like it ensures strong links between your brain cells. This is what's helping you solve problems. You got to make sure you're getting that magnesium in. And a lot of people don't realize this. But the reason you have to take more supplements now is because we have drained the soil of the nutrition. So some of you know, some of you don't. But my uncle runs, my uncle started, he's the founder of Truly Living Well Farms, which is like this, a collection of farms here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. He's known for the kind of soil that he builds. I didn't even know you could build soil, right? But most of the food that's grown commercially, the soil is so depleted that for you to get the recommended daily allowance of some of the stuff that you need, you'd have to eat so many apples or so many bananas, your stomach would explode. You literally couldn't do it. But there are still sources that will give you the vitamins you need if you're looking for it. Try eating more brown rice. Try eating more almonds. Try eating more hazelnuts, more spinach, okay? Shredded wheat, okay? Bananas, lima beans. Vitamin D3 is also important. We ain't say vitamin D3. You know, they say aim for 1,000 IU daily from a supplement until you have your number measured. Like you want to just kind of get out there and see, there's a saying when you're looking to develop yourself where they say like whatever gets measured gets better. It's because measurement by itself gamifies something. It's amazing. Like we play these video games and stuff because we want to beat our score. You can create a score from your calories. That's why I was talking about that scale earlier. You can create a score where you get to see how many calories you are burning every day. You can create a score by keeping track mathematically of how many calories you're bringing in. How many did I spend on breakfast? How many did I spend on lunch? And millionaires, what did it give me in return? Because if I spend that 200 calories on a Snickers bar and I'm getting no magnesium, I'm getting no B6, I'm getting no D3. Smart man. Happy wife, happy life, baby. That's right. That's right, Yvonne. All right, here's number 9 I got for you. We out of here, y'all. Avoid toxins. Avoid toxins. Avoid toxins. Yeah, let them know, Demeter. Avoid toxins, you know, tobacco, mercury, excessive alcohol. You know, a lot of tuna. People don't know, but tuna, swordfish. I don't know many of us eating swordfish every day, but I'll talk about tuna. Sometimes the stuff that's in tuna can cause inflammation. And now that starts to impair not only your memory, not only your cognition, but your mood. Avoid toxins, including people. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's affirmation time. If you never tried it before, just text message call me to 667-776-9461. That's the winner's hotline. Can somebody give me that in the comments? 667-776-9461. If you never tried affirmation before, let's try it this morning. You never know, man. It might change your life. I'm living proof they work. I say the same affirmations every morning today. For the most part, I've switched up a couple, you know, because there's certain situations I'm not in those situations anymore. So I begin to adjust them. We have a whole affirmations toolkit you can get from the website where you can build your own affirmations. These things work, y'all. I am reporting to you live from the status of millionaire when I was just living in my car and I was saying these same exact affirmations. Do you hear me? It works, you know, but what happens is some of you never try it, or some of us check in once a month. No, your life don't change in a day. Your life changes in a daily. You know, if you want to talk about making your mind sharper, add something like this to your morning routine. We about to go get busy. I love y'all. All right, repeat after me. I am